channel. I'm Dee.
And I'm Dory.
And over here is Nate. So he's there.
Yeah. Yes. Today we're going to do some pattern reviews.
Yes.
I used three different patterns, and I believe you made one pattern.
I made one pattern.
That's right,
yes.
but that's okay. First off, we're going to start with an inspirational saying. It comes from a weekly planner by Susie Toronto. The planner is so cute. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. That's her planner. That's not our saying. Our saying, though, is fan the flames of what sets your heart on fire.
Wow, look at there.
Yeah, what words of wisdom do you have to say about that? Fan the flames of what sets your heart on fire.
Just be careful with that.
We don't want any forest fires from it.
That's right. Keep that fire under control, but keep it going.
Yeah. Well, I just think with sewing, the way that I fan the flames is by continuing to do it. Get myself. There was a little couple weeks here where I wasn't doing any of it.
Yes, that's
of course,
true.
That was because it's summer and it's busy time and we've got other things that are going on. But I really missed it when I wasn't doing it for those couple weeks. So I like to fan the flames.
You do.
Of what sets my heart on fire. Yeah. So we're going to do this review. And would you like to go first with yours?
Oh, you dropped something. Here we go. Excuse us. There you go. Yeah, wow. Okay, well, we can do mine first if you would like. That's fine. I did a simple caftan. It's Simplicity 8877. There's the front of the pattern. Now the back just shows you how simple it is. There's the back line drawings.
Wow.
That's it.
That's detailed.
Yeah, but there was some detailed work to this, so it
just doesn't show up in the back drawing.
No, it doesn't show up in the back drawing. It came together all together quite easily.
Okay. Looks like it would take a lot of fabric.
Oh, it does.
Yardage?
Yes,
how much
it does.
Yardage does it say?
Well, let me see here. It's one size fits all, so there was no sizing to it.
Okay.
So let me see. Caftan. I made the long one. 5 yards of 45 inches,
5
or
yards.
3 3/4 of a yard of 60 inches. Okay.
Oh.
And it did take me a little bit for the layout. This has quite a large pattern on it, which I like. But to lay it out, I wanted to try and have I wanted the circle in the front. The front is seamed. It's 2 pieces, the front is, and it's seamed. And I just could not get it laid out. I folded the fabric a couple of different ways to try to get it. Thought last night I could have folded it out another way, but I didn't think about that. It's too late
After
now.
you already sewed it.
After I cut it out and sewed
So
it.
now where did you get this fabric from?
This fabric I got from our local Goodwill probably 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
A long, long time
It's a
ago.
thrifted fabric.
It's a thrifted fabric, and it's not even what you would call fabric that you would typically buy to make clothing out of.
Okay.
So it was just a huge piece, and this is what I had left over. A huge piece of, let me find the little tag. I had that out here special. Now, where did it go? Did I lose it? There we go. It's called Do-It-Yourself Tapestry.
Oh, what an interesting little tag.
Little interesting tag. I saved that because I'm going to use this
It's kind of a cool
to do.
tag.
Yeah, I'm going to save this part. I'm going to do like a tote bag or something with it, or a skirt or something.
That's cool.
So it actually has in here, it's 100% cotton, and it's made in India. So there was a care tag, which I thought about ripping out and putting it in here. Putting it on there so I would know. But I paid 99 cents for this like 5 years ago.
Oh, wow, for the whole thing.
For the whole thing, for all the fabric.
Wow, that's a pretty good deal.
And it's a pretty good deal. And the interfacing that I had, I do have interfacing in the neckline here. You know, of course, you buy a bunch of that and you keep it on hand. You don't buy it per outfit. So, especially when it's on sale. So, okay, now going on to the pattern. This was supposed to have a zipper in the front. Well, I'm like, it's got this big old V-neck. Why do I need a zipper in the front? So I just sewed it right up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just slip it on and off. You don't need to mess with
That's
the zipper.
right. Yeah, I'm like, why do I need a zipper? For me, it's not going to work. I don't need it.
Unless you just want to practice putting in a zipper.
Which I need to do. The zippers and I we have issues. I should go see a sewing counselor for that.
It's not your best friend.
It's not my best friend, no. But I did want to show you, I had no problems with the instructions, except for when I got to this collar part. It took me several times to figure out how they wanted me to do it. Do they call it the neckband? Excuse me, this is a neckband.
Neckband, not a collar.
Not a collar,
not
a neck
get a
band.
mistake.
Yes. So they show you just, you fold your neckband, you interface it, and then you fold it, and then it's basted with the wrong sides together. And then they have you put it on your front piece, which, by the way, the front neckband comes down and then across. You have this square. You see this square here.
Right.
But the neckband,
Because it was going to have a zipper.
is straight.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, you look at that, and you're like, what do they want me to do? How am I supposed to do that? Because the neckband's straight, and you've got this degree, 45 or 90? 45 degree angle. You're the math whiz.
I used to be the math whiz.
Anyway, it has an angle like this on the neckline, comes down and it has that angle. So, of course, you clip it in the corner after you stitch it. And what I did is I basted it. I tried to figure out what it was supposed to look like and then put that on there according to what
you did
the finished picture was. But that was very complicated. I don't think they explained it well enough. That was once you know what you're supposed to do, it's okay. And you had to be very careful about stitching so you didn't catch the gathers in that area, because it's a pivot and turn thing. But other than that, the second thing, there's another thing. The pockets.
And that, there's another.
There's some more, yeah. So I said one thing, there's more than one. When you do the pockets, they have you stitch the pockets onto the front.
It has pockets?
It has pockets. Oh yeah, you'll see that when I model it.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, Nathan, here, hey, Nate, hang on to that for me, would you? Okay, can you hang on to that? Good job. So anyway, It has pockets, and it tells you to stitch the pockets to the front, all the way around the edge of the pocket. I thought, I don't need to do that. You do need to do that. After I got it all made, I went, it doesn't hang quite right. So I took and, ironed and laid it out and pinned it, and then I went back and I top stitched it.
Sometimes we think we had shortcuts that aren't.
Yeah, that aren't shortcuts. And I'm like, why do I need to do that? Well, you need to, because otherwise your pockets are like all over because there's so much fabric. It's just kind of all over the place.
So that's why.
But, because of that. Cool. So, if you'd like to see what it looks like on me.
Yeah, let's see you model it.
Okay.
That's great.
I'm going to make another one.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
So when you come stay at my house, you can wear this.
I could, yeah. Yeah, I really could. And what I like about it, the fabric is light enough. This is just a light, not too lightweight. It's lighter than a blouse weight, I think. Cotton, but it's not like heavy bottom weight. I can put cuddle duds like underneath it in the wintertime, and I'll be great. I can wear it now.
Oh, that sounds cozy.
It does, yeah. And that's what I wanted. Something so I can put something on and relax in the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when it hits like 6 o'clock, I'm like, so.
Once it gets dark out.
Well, yeah, and that's going to be 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in a couple months.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. But anyway, I'm happy I made it. I'm happy I figured out how to do this.
Yeah, nice.
The neckband on it. And so that's the thing about sewing. You get better all the time, and you learn, and you add to your knowledge, and you just feel better about it.
And it flames your fire.
It flames your fire. and actually, this is not a fabric that I originally had for this. I have a fabric that I bought.
Oh.
but I don't know where it's at.
Oh. It's called cleaning up your sewing room.
I know.
We're getting there.
I've talked about that before.
We're getting there.
Anyway, so.
All right.
It's a
Very
good
good. So mine is 3 patterns that I'm going to review. The t-shirt, which is my very first t-shirt I ever made, is a McCalls 6964.
Oh,
yeah.
I know it's great.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
I've never made a t-shirt before, so that's my first
out of
t-shirt.
this one.
Yeah.
Really? See, now I tried to make that one time and it was way too small for me.
Oh. Well, maybe you need to look at the sizing of the back. Whatever.
Sure. Any other nice sewing suggestions you
This is
have
my
for me?
suggestion. Read the sizes, figure it out. And then I made the topper out of 8707, which I'll explain why.
Here, go ahead.
And then I did the pants out of Simplicity 9113. So the reason why I made this is because this is inspired by Angel Strowbridge. So if you don't know who Angel Strowbridge is, Angel Strowbridge, she has a Escape to the Chateau.
Yeah, Escape to the Chateau.
Her and her husband.
That's dreams.
Yeah, did a show, Escape to the Chateau. So she's really into vintage.
She is.
And so this was inspired by her. And I'm going to, in November, we're having an Angel Strowbridge inspired tea party.
Doris and some of her friends.
Yes. So I made this for
Dory,
that.
yeah.
And so I added fringe to it.
Love the fringe.
At first I didn't have the fringe, and my husband said, "You're going to wear a bathrobe out?" And I said, "Okay, well, I got to do something. Make this not a bathrobe." So I made the fringe on
No, you
this.
did, yeah, you put the fringe on. You didn't
Yeah.
make the fringe.
No, I didn't. But I had it. You know, I like to buy things when it's on clearance.
Yes.
So I had gotten Hobby Lobby. Sometimes will have big bolts.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for $3, and it's like normally 10 something a yard, you know. So like I just bought this bolt of it. So I have it there, and I have it on the bottom, which you'll see when I do the modeling. There's no pockets in this. It's just a topper. It is bias tape around the neckline. Yeah.
It is?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Stabilizes that
Yeah.
knit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this fabric is from when I was doing mystery box fabrics. This was from Mood.
Oh, okay.
So this was in their mystery box. But I think it's perfect for
I do too for this.
for the
Yeah.
kind of look that I was going
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
And so, like I said, I'd never made a t-shirt before. So this is my t-shirt.
Turned out great.
I still have to learn how to do something with the stretch at the hem,
Yes, you do.
because that's a little stretchy at
Little
the bottom.
wobbly,
A little
yeah.
wobbly. So I got to figure that out. I probably...
Did you do a stretch stitch on there? I don't think so.
No, I didn't, and there's a
Yeah.
reason why. But yeah, I think I'm going to try using a little
Usually.
I think I'm going to try using a little bit of a stabilizer,
You could try that and see.
you know, because I'm just not really good at knits yet. So, but for my first t-shirt,
Yeah, but your side seams aren't wobbly.
no, I know.
Did you use the same
I
stitching?
use the same stitching. And my V's not exactly a V, so but it's close. You know.
It looks nice, though. It looks
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, and it's super comfortable. And this fabric I just had in my stash, I have no idea.
Is this a French terry?
This is a stretch for sure. But it's only a one-way stretch, right? It doesn't stretch that way. Yeah.
It's really nice because it's textured underneath. It looks
Yeah.
like a French terry.
It's very
too.
soft. I really like it.
I think it's a
Yeah.
French terry.
So I didn't have any issues with this or with my topper. But now
Topper.
to talk about the pants.
Oh, let me see which pattern you had.
Yeah, okay, so this is interesting.
Do I have that pattern?
So
No.
this pattern has, the pockets are here. I'll show them better probably when I do my, but they have this, and it has a little pleat here. Anyway, I think they're very flattering. They're very flattering pants, I think.
Yes, they are. They look very nice.
And they fit really well, like
Dumb
like they're made for me, you know?
yeah.
Like I made them for me.
Dumb.
Imagine that. But I have to talk about this pattern because, okay, and I have the, yeah. Because if you look at this pattern, this is what you purchase, right? And in the back it shows it has the patterns, and look at the drawings. So in this pattern,
You had no idea that the pockets were.
you
what
had
they
no
were.
idea what kind of pockets they were until you look at the drawings inside after you purchase it, after you bring it home, and you look at it. There you can see that it has pockets, which doesn't make sense to me because they show this with a long tunic. Like, why do you have this detail of these pants if you're just going to cover it with a long tunic? It's something to me that you'd like to have maybe shown a little bit. I don't know. Does that make sense? But I had a real difficult time with those pockets. And
of course they don't explain it anymore
oh,
anywhere.
well, they
No, I mean on the back of the pattern.
No.
Nothing gets explained anymore.
No, and when I was putting it together, it is so funny. So you look at this drawing, and in my mind, so I'm just going to show you this. I don't know if it'll do you any good to see it, but this is the drawing for the pockets. And in my mind, I'm thinking the long part of the pocket has to go down, right? Because, you know, you want your pocket so you can...
Oh.
But it doesn't. It goes sideways.
Oh.
Because it comes off this way. It's really strange. So I actually had to say to my husband, I cannot figure this out. I read it and read it and read it, and he goes, let's not read it. Let's look at the pictures.
Yeah, that's what I do. Look at the pictures first, and then I
And he
look
looks
at
at the pictures and he lays it down and he's like, no. Ah, that looks just like the picture. That's what you gotta do.
There you go.
So that, and then it has pleats. It has a little pleat.
A little bitty baby plate.
A little baby pleat here on the pocket. And I couldn't figure out how did I put them in, tore them out, sewed them in, tore them out.
It's a good thing that's sturdy fabric.
Yeah, and then finally, my husband said, don't worry about putting a pleat in. Just make it so that it lays nice. So I took it and made it lay nice and sewed it, and the pleat looks great.
The pleat came.
And the pleat came all on its own. So,
oh, that's cute.
yeah. So that, I would not rate this pattern here, this Simplicity 9113. The pants are not for a beginner or a newbie. You have to be at least intermediate to sew.
Is there a zipper or they pull on?
They're pull-on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they have darts in
They
them
have a
also.
waistband. There's a darts in the back. There's pleats in the front. There's a funny pocket. Yeah, but they look nice. And they have that band.
They fit nice.
They fit nice. They look nice. And yeah, I could probably make another pair now that I know how. But first time making it was quite the challenge.
And thus the importance of good instructions.
Yes.
Yeah. And pictures.
Pictures. And to pay attention before you know, like look at all those drawings and pay attention before you lay it out and cut it out. Because then you know, oh yeah, okay. So now this 8707, this, they call it a kimono. My topper was easy.
Yeah.
So I think anybody could make that one. And then this t-shirt was easy too. And it says easy on it. McCalls easy. So that was great, yeah. And the t-shirt only took 1 1/4 yard.
Oh, I have fabric for but that's stretch.
It is stretch, yeah. This is for cotton knits and jersey knits, and yeah, it's stretch. So
yeah, that t-shirt, it fits you really nice too.
Yeah, I like it. And sometimes t-shirts look too baggy, but this one looks nice. It has a nice curve in it.
Yeah.
So I like that because I don't wear a lot of t-shirts because they look so baggy on me.
Yeah.
And I am going to take, and somebody gave me a couple t-shirts that I really like. I'm going to take them in a little bit just so they're not so boxy on me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I just don't like really boxy t-shirts. So would you like me to model it?
I would, yes.
Okay, let's watch.
Let's see it. Really fun outfit, and I think it's going to be great for your
tea.
Yeah, for your tea that you're having, and everyone with their little furs. And
yeah, I'll have to
be
take
cool.
a picture.
You will,
and put it out there so everybody can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that'd be nice.
Yeah, thank you. We hope you enjoyed today's review of our patterns.
Yes.
Hopefully we've motivated you to
So,
do some sewing.
do some sewing, yes. And if you like us, hit the like button.
Right, and subscribe.
Oh, and we have to do our saying. And subscribe. Yes, don't forget.
And listen to our saying. It's fan the flames of what sets your heart on fire. So go out there and fan your flame.
Yes, and everybody has something in their heart that gets them going. You may have to look for it if you haven't found it for a while, but it's there.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you next week.
No.
Bye.
Bye.
Say goodbye.
Oh, Nate doesn't want to leave yet.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Say, they can't see your hand. Say it.
Bye.
Okay, there you go.
Bye.